go to the airport now.
That's the Stanley Cup, yes indeed, arriving in Sandy Lake First Nation in Northern Ontario, coinciding with a humanitarian hockey mission that brought enough skates and sticks to keep the community playing long after the Cup's visit. Joining me now is Jen Elwell from Sandy Lake First Nation. She's an elementary school teacher there, and she's one of the people who helped make the community's hockey dreams a reality. So, hi Jen, good morning to you. First, tell us how this idea first got started.
Yeah, so I actually just stumbled upon a CBC article that was talking about the Rotary Club of Etobicoke and Palgrave and how they were doing these amazing charity runs with donated hockey equipment, and that they want to ship it to First Nations northern communities. And because I found this article, I reached out and just asked, you know, what are the chances that Sandy Lake could receive some of these donations? And one thing led to another. We ended up getting 14 truckloads of donated hockey equipment for the youth of Sandy Lake. I know, we were so excited.
And then one thing led to the Stanley Cup. I know you sort of teamed up with a city councillor from Etobicoke. How on earth did you swing that one?
Honestly, it was through the Rotary clubs. So they knew Mark Grimes, the city councillor of Etobicoke, and we were able to get the Stanley Cup to this community.
So this all unfolded yesterday, hundreds out to witness all of this, and I can imagine you were beaming as you watched it unfold. Can you give us a sense of what the day was like as it all happened?
I mean, behind the scenes, it was pretty crazy, but you know, when the community showed up to the airport to greet the Cup, I mean, that was the moment for me. We had busloads of kids from the elementary school there with signs and OG Cree just greeting the plane coming in, and everybody was excited. Everybody was overjoyed. You know, I saw some tears from some of the locals, and just, you know, just feeling like history was made here. The Cup came to Sandy Lake.
I love the comment from the local chief who said, come on out and take a picture of the Cup when it's in town today, guys, because the next time it comes back here, it's going to be because one of the kids from Sandy Lake will be bringing it home as part of that team. You know, you're a teacher there in that community. Can you tell us a bit about what this really means for the kids there?
Honestly, Jen, it means so much, right? Here in Sandy Lake, education is very, very valued. And you can just tell how much is invested in the kids. When I first proposed this idea to Chief and Council, they were like, yes, let's get on board, anything for our kids, especially when it comes to organized sports, right? So, you know, what this hockey equipment means to the community and means to the young people is just an opportunity to achieve their dreams, learn about discipline, working hard, playing in a team, you know, learning how to win and lose, and all those great values you can learn through organized sports. So this hockey equipment puts a lot of kids on the ice who may not be able to have afforded the equipment on their own.
And I gather some of the elders were saying, and people like yourself are saying to the kids, stay in school, because look what can happen. You're sort of managing to work the Cup and the excitement about the equipment into a message about the class too.
I mean, absolutely. There was definitely a parallel between the two events. So, you know, there was a strong message from Chief and Council and from the school staff yesterday about, you know what, if you want to be a hockey player, guess what? All those hockey players finish school, and, you know, you got to work hard and, you know, try and achieve something. And maybe one day that could even mean the Stanley Cup.
That's a lot of new equipment in town. That's a lot of kids, I'm guessing, with skates on who've never even been on the ice before. We just saw an image there of an outdoor rink. Have you guys got the facility now to handle what I'm sure is going to be a huge demand for ice time now?
Exactly. The kids will be fighting over it.
Well, it'll be fun to watch that all unfold. Certainly sounds like an inspiring event. Jen, thanks so much for taking the time to tell us about it.
No problem. Thank you. And honestly, thank you to everybody who made sure that this was possible. We're just so grateful.
That's Jen Elwell from Sandy Lake First Nation. She's an elementary school teacher there and helped to make the community's hockey dreams a reality.